Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory, brought to you by our wonderful server hosting sponsor, who hosts the server that we're playing on, Apex Hosting. If you go to the links in the description of the stream, the YouTube video, you can grab yourself 25% off your first month of server hosting, maybe play some Sky Factory 5 along with us, or do another mod pack, vanilla Minecraft, whatever floats your goat. Thanks to them for sponsoring, and check them out. So, I see that you have turned this into oak.
Yes, I did.
What was the logic behind that?
The archwood were growing in ways that made it so that they wouldn't get caught properly. Because the archwood grows
just like too chunky.
It grows in all chunky sort of ways. So it was just like, and I think I mentioned before, but it was like I kind of just would like, some regular old wood. So I got a farmer. You can buy regular seeds from the farmer.
So farmers work? Oh,
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yeah, no, I had no problem with any NPCs that I tried to work with. It just worked. So I don't know why anyone would have a problem with them, really.
Right. No, that does make perfect sense. Okay, so you did a four barrel, and then that worked on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you did one for the archwood. Very cool. Very nice.
Yeah, well,
very epic.
Yeah, the archwood was like what we gathered until I swapped over. So that's just kind of still there, but that'll eventually go away, hopefully.
Is RGB getting done automatically anymore?
No, we still haven't put, like, we have all the stuff in here, so like it's just not drained, right? We just went through everything that was already in.
But I thought you were making the. What was wasn't your play to make the dyes and like start auto crafting from there, or do we just not care about actually using RGB to get resources?
The RGB is just random, and basically it was like if I needed a specific dye, then I would plant that dye and make it. But the only thing that we've had that issue with was one was, I think, iron or whatever, and we got 1 million of those, and then the other one was uranium. But I assume it'll expand as we need more things. I just have basically on demand or as necessary, like we still have a bajillion gray dye and uranium and all of that. So
all right, okay, gotcha.
And a lot of coal as well.
Also, so the deployers, are they just empty until they grow and get a new sapling? Is it just operating basically at break even on saplings, or?
It basically is when they chop something. Also, I don't know where my watering can is. It's right here. When they chop something, they're going to have seeds, and the deployers are going to be the first to get the seeds, and so they're just going to immediately replant.
Okay, I was just making sure because I didn't see the filter, but the filter might not show when it's in spinning.
Yeah, no,
or something.
The filter's
doesn't render.
So yeah,
okay.
it's just not rendering. But it's all there. There's a slight, like, if I were to go and make sure that it handed and everything, there'd be one pass fewer when there wasn't seeds. But I really didn't feel like that one pass was too much to worry about.
Gotcha.
So
cool.
I don't know. I think I did stuff.
Why are we? Zine, I think we need some upgrades in this here barrel. It's maxed to 512, and new wood is not going in.
Sure. It should be, the new wood is going in and deleting. Should be. Yeah.
So we're just voiding beyond.
Yeah, we're just voiding. Yeah, because I wanted to avoid having it all spray out everywhere, right? So we just need a stack upgrade.
You didn't want it to spray out? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, do the barrels use the same sort of upgrades as sophisticated storage?
They literally are sophisticated storage, so yes.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well, let's get it up to like...
So yeah, we can do a diamond tier upgrade and all that, so no big deal.
Okay, no, I got this. Okay, we're going to do a bit of this.
Bit of this, a bit of that. Honestly, the basic to diamond is really cheap in this one. So it's like literally, and now we have it on AutoCraft. So all you have to do is just do the thing and it'll do.
Oh, wait, you didn't mean a stack upgrade. You meant an. Oh, hold
That's
on.
fine. It's fine. I can give it when I give it the upgrade. So now that then you'll have an extra spot so you can put the stack upgrade in, and everything will be great. There you
Right,
go.
right. Okay, got it. So it also, when you do a diamond barrel, it does increase.
Yeah,
Okay, it
it's
increases
at
capacity, and then you can
2048,
do that
and
too.
so
We
that's
can do
32K.
now.
Or yeah,
Okay, that's pretty good.
yeah, 32,000 ought to hold us over.
I've actually never done sophisticated barrels
They're
before.
it's I didn't know about them until a little while ago. Like I was pretty new to them, but yeah, they're just basically the sophisticated version of a barrel. They're mostly the same, only slight quirks here and there. I don't feel like they work quite as well, but it's pretty close.
Okay, cool,
So,
cool.
and then got the beginnings of some. I got like casings on Autocraft, I believe,
Ooh.
and then it's just brass and so although we can add andesite, although we can add copper, and then the beginnings of the tree.
Dang, look at that there chandelier. Very nice.
Very nice.
Man, okay, I'll never understand how the like dense smart cable goes into the glass cable but has enough channels, and what the frick a P2P tunnel is, and like what the frick is a P2P tunnel, man?
It's actually really easy to visualize, okay? A P2P
Okay.
tunnel uses one channel. So like you connect two ends. So there's another end, this one right here, and then if you come over and you look, I actually have a couple, but you can just see on the controller face, I have ones up here, right?
Okay.
So now all you have to do is imagine that one channel is linking the two, but on the each end of the two, think of a portal gun. So at the open
Is
end,
that why it's blue and orange?
what? No, but let's not dwell on your silly colors. But really, it's a portal it's point to point. So basically, it exposes this face of the controller to the outside end, so that other end has an entire face to work with instead of being part of the rest. So it basically encapsulates all of that into that one line. So it's just and that's literally it's called a point to point tunnel. But you can just think of it as a portal gun, and you put up one end on one side, one end on the other, and now as far as this dense cable is concerned, it's hooking right into that controller face, is how you can picture that.
What is the how many channels per side again?
Well, it's supposed to be 32, but everything's doubled, so it's 64 right now. So it's the same
Why
as the
is
dense
it doubled?
cable. That's just part of the
That's just a SkyFactory thing.
It's also that way in TCG, but that's just because people complain and whine and can't handle real numbers. Yeah, it makes it easier, you know. Like, but a lot of people just get confused by channels anyway. And I don't know why it's so confusing, but at the same time, like, I mean, more is more. So hey, if it's easier, I can fit 16 things in. That just means I don't have to work as hard at it. So,
Right. Yeah. You like it on hard mode?
I don't necessarily like it. I'm fine with it. You know,
Gotcha.
I'm not angry that it's not on hard mode. I just don't need to change it. You know.
Right. And so at the end of the day, like if you need more stuff, you can just add another controller and another controller. Can you put controllers anywhere? Do the controllers have to be touching each other?
They have to be touching each other, and then they kind of start making like funky shapes and stuff like that. So it's it's really kind of like crazy the way that they come together. I don't understand why. One thing that this doesn't have that that others do is for some reason in SkyFactory 5 the manual that you can like look at it in game is removed for Applied Energistics. That makes me sad, but you end up making like cubes but without the center spots and stuff. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, so you have to follow particular rules on how you can't just do a line of them or something like that.
I think that they can do a line, but it can get kind of crazy. I know that there are different shapes and things that you do, but yeah.
And then I never remember is the chandelier like your own personal design preference?
No,
or
definitely. Well, design preference, yes, but it's not my personal design. Like
no, but like you don't have to do this configuration. You could just have the pattern provider touching an assembler in whatever config you wanted it to be.
Sure. This is
Okay.
the reason that this is useful is that I can like for every pattern provider could talk, like say it needs to make 5 things at once because these are touching 5 molecular assemblers.
Yeah. It makes it
can
efficient.
And then, but it also shares with the other ones so that I don't have to sit there. But at like max speed, I would have one pattern provider with all the molecular assemblers dedicated to it, and then another one and not have them stacked up. But that would take a lot more space, a lot more molecular assemblers, and how much are you really gaining in the grand scheme of things? So
You're probably not crafting one of every single thing at the same time. Yeah.
But like in the example of the guidebook that we can't access, it actually shows it in a stack configuration where it's like 2x2 and it kind of is alternating. And so there's different ways to do it. This is just what I know, and it's easy enough. It works.
Cool. Okay.
I mean,
Fancy.
I don't know what else to give there, but it just gets the job done for me and easy enough.
Okay, so we've not got brass going yet, right?
We do. We have some brass. We do not have tons of brass, but we have some brass.
Where's your brass production setup?
That's I was just making it in the alloy kiln to get it bootstrapped.
Oh, right.
Just to get it started.
Okay.
So we have a stack
Were
of
we
brass.
wanting to do the create methodology?
I mean, yeah, I think figuring it out, but yes, we are. At the end of the day, yes.
Cool.
There's a whole long story that I was like, none of this matters. Yes. It would be good to have it automated. Yes. Why are you here? I am tired of you guys in this frickin' boat doing this frickin' thing. Get out of my face. Just in my hair all the time.
Do you want me? Okay, this would be a good test to see if I can figure out kind of like brass automation a little bit.
All right, go for it. Do it. You can.
Okay.
No, you can. I believe in you.
I might not be able to, but way to have faith.
No, I genuinely do, because create well enough that you're not going to have a problem.
Oh, I know. The only thing that will be like potentially fumbling around is me doing the AE auto crafting integrated with create, but I can kind of look at what you did for the andesite casings and probably work off that. So hopefully it will be oakley dokley.
Yeah, I mean, brass in create is just mixed together, right? Like it's through the mixer.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do is blaze burner mixer. The only thing is, what are we doing to auto? I guess, are we generating coal passively that can easily be popped in? Okay, we are.
Cool. Oh yeah,
we're generating coal. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah.
We have 1,600 blocks of coal.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So.
Oh wait, they're saying brass can be made through the Induction smelter.
Well, there's a half dozen ways to make it.
Oh yeah, that's probably easier actually. Yeah, that's gonna be easier. Would you be disappointed in me if I did that instead of doing it the blaze burner create way?
If you don't want to do it create way, that would be fine. However, I would recommend not having it be auto I would set up the crafting slightly different. But you know what? You should do it your way.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand if that was I would prefer you use create versus induction.
No, nothing to do with how to make the brass. It's more about if you come down here.
Okay, I'm coming down here. One sec. Yep.
I don't see him. So the best way, the ideal way, and this is hard mode, so you're welcome to skip it. But the ideal way would not to be having it be like a recipe that you have to like a requested recipe through the patterns and everything, but instead to have it automatically just make as much as possible and then use a limited barrel to manage the inventory, and we use a storage bus to access it in the system. So basically, at the end of the day, that would be export the things into the induction smelter and have it just make as much, just keep making it.
Really?
And then have the induction smelter go into a dedicated limited barrel, and then just have a storage bus on that barrel. And that way we always...
I mean, that's actually just simpler because I don't even need to do the crafting setup. I just have it always going.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to get the copper and the zinc from the raw resource, but So there have to be some smelting.
Yeah, the reason I say that is because we use brass a lot, and while it might be nice if we could have like a genuine limited, like keep it down to 64 or something, where we have so many resources through the dyes, if we're keeping 2,000 on hand, it doesn't matter. But that way, anytime we try to make something, we have brass just there, but it's not clogging the system.
Okay, what I am going to have to do, though, is I'm going to have to do all the beans that we get for copper and zinc beans. I'm just going to have to, like, have them exporting into a furnace, basically. Perma. Is that chill? Is that chill?
Sure.
We're always cooking beans? Okay.
I don't know what beans you're talking about. Like, are you talking about the raw?
It's beans, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have Supremium furnaces on Autocraft. Ooh.
Indeed.
Okay.
Because once it fills up, then it's not going to sit there and be running all the time, right? But okay, here's an AE trick for you. All right, you ready?
What are you gonna do?
No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna tell you what you could do. Is
okay.
on the pattern processing or on the processing pattern for smelting those, instead of having it be 1-to-1, tell it to do 32 to 32 or 64 to 64, so it does it a stack at a time.
Got it. That was a refined storage thing as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I got you. I'll have to see if I can figure out how to manually do the numbers. I might ask a question once I'm doing it.
Yeah,
you'll
get that easy. That's not complex.
Oh, I'll definitely get that easy. Thank you. Ye of much confidence. It's
I
very
believe
nice
in you.
To hear.
I'm saying this is genuine faith.
You hear that, guys? Zine believes in me.
I do. Regretfully.
Okay, this is tragic. All of a sudden.
I don't even know why regretfully would matter, but
Well, it'd be because it's like you're rooting for me to fail. It's just like, regretfully, I believe you're actually going to be able to do it, even though I want you to not do it.
No. Yeah, no, that you're right.
He knows.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna need Okay, we got export buses on the craft though. I love that for us.
Indeed.
Thank you. Zine will soon learn the error of his ways. Come on, you guys. That's crazy.
What are my errors that I'm erroring on?
I don't know that you're trusting me to do something.
Oh, it's just like, what? Wait, which part did I screw up on? Because it's possible I screwed up too. Like I accept that I'm fallible.
Okay. We're going to need that. Why can't I do a start? No crafting CPUs are available? What are you crafting, mate?
You can actually see that by looking at the hammer. Looks like it's crafting. That might have been in a definitely was me sort of way. I was just like, oh, what we should do is have these on tap. But you know what? Dud. I've removed them, and now once these finish, it should be good to go.
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure thing.
There's your processors. They should be yours now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. I need a limited barrel of 2, or no, just 1 for zinc, I guess, right? Yeah. Limited barrel. Why does it only show acacia barrels in JEI, or am I just not scrolling? No, it only shows acacia barrels. What the frick?
It's weird. I looked up limited barrel and I just found one, and then I just had to do it by hand for a second. But yeah, you're right. It's JEI was a little bit limited there.
It's limited in its limited barrels. I'm gonna make a green one for brass. Green goes with brass pretty well, I think.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I was using the lime one, so but green grass is nice.
Or no, lime. Lime is what I meant. Limited.
Limited. Let's see.
Okay. I am going to follow your lead of you did a freaking facade here. Holy frick.
I don't think facades are holy frick level, are they?
Facades are kind of holy frick level, to be
I
fair.
I did I
Boom.
did not realize. I apologize.
Okay, so we got that, and then that's gonna be just coal, right? Okay, that's pretty coal.
Pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool.
We need to do that, and then we gotta get zing. Do you have auto crafting? Oh God! So here's the issue, right? You need to auto craft down the zinc into. Okay, here's where I might need your assistance. So I need the blocks of zinc auto crafting down into smeltable zinc, and same with the blocks of copper.
Mm-hmm.
Auto. Is there a crafting request thing again?
So
I know in refined storage there is. What's the equivalent here?
what I would suggest you do is, because you're creating export buses onto a super premium furnace, right?
Yes.
Then I would say that you add a crafting card to the export bus, and then
Yeah,
you
okay, there we
create a
go.
recipe that says take the block and make it into the raw.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's I crafting card is what I was looking for. I knew what it was in refined storage. Haven't had it for a little bit here, but yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, I knew that you knew. Like, you knew. Of course you do.
Yes, sir. And should I do that with like 32 at a time, or no? That's gonna be way over a stack for
No.
the main
You
blocks.
don't need
So,
to.
yeah.
You don't need to do
Okay.
that.
Can you tell me which CPU I should put this in?
What? You
For the
broke me.
crafting patterns of raw zinc, raw copper. The chandelier.
So
Just an open space.
look in the pattern terminal, and then scroll down to the molecular assemblers. Edits can go into any of those that are open.
The pattern terminal.
Third one up.
Oh, it's just all there. Okay,
Yeah,
sick. You just pop
that's
it
what the
in.
pattern
Okay.
terminal does. Is it shows you all the different pattern providers. So perfect.
Okay.
I see you adding them. Crafts 9 raw
Sick.
zinc with a block of raw zinc. Perfect. And now
Excellent.
one thing that I like to do a lot often on when creating these crafters is you can change on the left after you add the crafting card to where you say don't use don't use local stock. On this one, it probably wouldn't matter because it's rare. We're going to need raw zinc, but sometimes it's like sticks or planks or like something that you often access yourself. You can tell the crafter, don't use what I have in the system already. Just always make this when you need it. And that way you can keep
gotcha.
your inventory that you want to work with. So you're not like, crap, I tried to make some coal out of a coal block and instead it just got slurped up,
Yeah.
etc.
For sure. Yeah, I don't think raw copper and zinc are necessary, but yeah, I get what you're. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, the question is, will this work? So I've done an export bus of. Oh yeah, there it go. Nice. Okay, excellent. Now I just need to import it back. Cool. That's gonna need some speed cards, probably. Maybe not. Oh wow, this thing imports a lot quicker without speed buffs than refined storage. Although to be fair, we're not going to be getting to zinc anytime soon, probably. Okay, sick. So that's being worked on. So we got copper and we got zinc going. And then
for my next trick,
we're going to have an export bus into induction. Crafting CPUs are angry.
I'm doing a lot.
Me?
But no.
Oh, you're doing a lot. Okay.
I'm expanding them, so right now they're making more of them, literally. So they should be just about finishing up.
round robin. Well, it's not really round robining there, is it now? Mm-mm.
Oh, that's wrong, and I'm wrong. I should feel bad. I feel bad. I accidentally hit plus 1,000 instead of next, and that would have been a few more than I needed.
What were you making?
Crafting coprocessors would have been a bit
I mean,
excessive.
it probably wouldn't have been able to make 1,000 of them, I'm assuming.
It would have been like, you don't have this resource or that resource, but still,
Yeah.
you know. Oops. What the? Okay.
So we export into
Math.
there.
How does it work?
And then we're going to do a bit of the old coppery poo. We're going to do a bit of the old zinky poo.
We already have that. So now I want to make this.
Okay. Do you have a preference on the location of this induction smelter and barrel?
Oh, interesting. Do I have what with what chicken?
I don't know if you did something with a chicken, but I was just wondering if you had a preference on the location of the induction smelter and the limited barrel for the stuff.
No. However, let's see. Is everything
Channel-wise, where are we going to start
here?
running into problems? I mean, it's just going to take ages to go through all the copper. I set it to round robin even, but I think it's just,
Well, I'm just trying to make sure it looks like everything's online.
No, I think everything's good. Like, I just added this. I don't think we knocked channel off, did we?
I mean, we're at 60 of 16 on this line, so I'm just making sure that...
Oh, so we're set. So we're perfect.
As long as everything's there, yep, it looks like everything's on. So, yeah. So
but don't add any more on
I don't
here.
have a preference, but yeah, that's why I have the dense smart cable, is so that I could see right there the lines and everything. So so yeah, I would not add them onto there, but there's all sorts of other areas you can flop it onto, and do with. And this line is all fine and great. I believe this line.
This one
has 5 of 16 taken. So you have 11 channels if you do the math right.
Man, freaking channels, dude.
I know, aren't they the worst?
Bro, they're kind of crazy.
Having to actually think about what you're doing. Ugh.
Ay.
Who even does that anymore?
I mean, it is kind of fricked.
Not just kind of, like, it's mega fricked. It's really just the worst.
Kind of is.
This is what I'm saying. I'm agreeing completely.
All right, there we go. So that's going in there. Oh, yeah, we need a little tesseract for some pow. Do we even have pow flowing? We don't have pow flowing down here. All right, new tesseract. That's easy.
Where the hell did that come from? Somehow we got experience in this system?
Cool.
Neat. It's a little bit more experience now. And we need glass. It doesn't know how to make glass. How dare!
And will it work? Yes, sir. There we go. That's what you love to see. And then this do out of 2,000. Why is the limited barrel at 2,000 instead of 512?
Because the 512 was the 4x4 or the 2x2. So you take.
Are you okay with 2,000 brass in the queue?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. As long as that's chill.
It do be chill.
No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, balls.
Balls.
Okay.
Local favorite to bite.
Oh, yeah. How do you lock barrels in this?
There is a tool that is I just look just like do at storage, and then it will pop up as a wrench.
Storage tool.
There you go.
Got it. Unlinking? Oh, it's that kind of. How do I lock the dang thing?
Shift and then scroll wheel, I believe.
Shift and scroll. Oh, got it. Showing, hiding, lock. Frick! Locking, unlocking. There it is. There it
You
is. I
got
have figured it
it.
out. I did it. I did it. Okay. Well, the question is, do we want to make any like resonant upgrades or whatever for the induction smelter to make it faster, or
I don't see any reason
anything?
not to, but
I
unless we're low on the resource too. I like that speed.
don't know. I haven't made any stuff.
I like that speed. I got that speed in me.
I don't know if we've made any Indirium.
Now
This
is where I was like, well, I don't know if we have the resources.
Okay, well maybe.
Just kind of keeping this guy running real quick.
What all do we need for that? We need lumium, signalalium, enderium. We need the electrum. We need a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
No, we don't. But we might be able to make some of it.
We are pretty advanced that way. Like we're good at things.
I just need to get some blaze, and then we'll be able to do. Yeah, I got this.
I mean, we have
Get a
blaze
little
rods.
more blaze.
Yeah.
I know, but I want to get some more.
Sure.
Because we need to do all the like components that lead up to it and stuff like that. So
Sounds good. There we go. Now we're starting to cook.
are we?
A little bit.
Where?
Oh, it's over there.
Wrong sword. Wrong sword. Good job, me. Good job. Don't make me make more cuckoo clocks, I swear.
Son of a... You and cuckoo clocks.
Where are my blaze rods? There they are. Thank you. Oh yeah, my magnet's
Okay.
magnet one though.
Maybe one more set.
Dude, I'm gonna have to make.
that'll-
I am gonna have to make more cuckoo clocks. I swear.
One more, and we'll call it a day. And then we can feel okay. Why is this here though? I don't feel like this is supposed to be here. Oh, it's because there's no disc for it to go into. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
You know, if we went flying out in the end, I bet that we could like get our enchants to level 100. You didn't comment.
I heard enchant and kind of turned off. Sorry, what was up?
I was just like, we could go if we flew out into the end, we would be able to get level 100 on, Mogus and stuff, or not on the enchants.
And what did you foresee us fighting that we needed the enchants for?
I don't know, just kind of cool to do. Just cool.
He's just cool.
It's just kind of cool, right?
It's just kind of cool.
Why wouldn't you want to be cool?
I've never been cool, so I don't know why I would want to or not want to.
You've been ice cold.
I'm cool agnostic.
No, Zine is ice cold. Everybody knows that.
Well, I mean,
Actually,
I mean,
yeah, the Chaos Dragon does exist here. So
oh,
probably that.
well, we would need draconic stuff before that, not just your level 100 enchants.
Yeah, but that'd be part of it.
Copium. I mean, yeah, sure. So you want to go on an adventure to the
Wouldn't.
end? I thought you had a project you're working on. So I just,
Oh,
but
I am, but I was just also thinking about that
yeah,
other
no,
stuff.
I think that that's something that we could definitely do.
I was just thinking that maybe you would enjoy it, you know?
Yeah.
I was also thinking because yeah, so have you heard about Kappa 2.0 is just because everything sucks in the world right now. Kappa 2.0 is now being like reintroduced as a bill which aims to expand the current Kappa up to age 18. And so I could probably, maybe use a bit of swearing. So, you know, I was just thinking Chaos Dragon.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Wait, you mean similar to your AI generated one that I have?
Yeah. That would inspired me. The AI generated
You were
one.
inspired by my AI generated one.
Yeah.
I still get like every time we have a series where it comes up, then I get a couple comments in that old video where people are like, "Who's here from 2024?" Like, so cracks me up. But yeah, no, I don't know if I'm excited about Kappa 2.0, but yeah, that is. I'm glad that you found your cursing inspirational.
Exactly.
What a day brightener, really. I mean, like that. Wow. Okay. Just having to rethink everything.
What's the Kappa thing?
Yeah.
That's Day
No.
Brightener?
No. No. You're just finding inspiration. I'm so happy that you're inspired that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. I have a memory card. Where is it? I've literally
Okay.
made. Oh, there it is. Got it. Don't worry about it.
So you're doing blaze rods in order to get the yeah. We need the resonant and then the integral and then the hardened and the gold. That's easy enough. Easy.
Okay. So now if I do, can I get it angled the right way? There. And then new device copied and configured. CC52 link to output side. CC52. Good. And that will
Literally the
pull-
biggest quality of life upgrade of all time is the hammer not losing its durability. I mean, it's unbelievable how big of a quality of life improvement that is.
It basically
crazy.
it's crazy. There's no denying the craziness that really goes into it. Yeah.
Yeah, the craziness.
Okay.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
All right, we got them reinforced integrale componentos. Do a couple more of dems, couple more of these guys,
Oh, don't you know?
And we do a little bit of that, and then we could probably can we resonate from there? Oh no, we're not even freaking close. Although all we got to do is diamond dust. Wait, you can't do that with a hammer. You got to pulverize. Have we made a pulverizer and had that going yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Negative, sir. No, we have not. No, unfortunately, that is a no.
Well, at least it's not gated. It feels like in almost everything we have done in recent times, something like a pulverizer would just be gated behind, who knows, you have to do 5 billion things to unlock it. And here it's nice. Like, it feels weird. I can just look up the pulverizer. It's like, that's not too bad. And I can craft it.
Yeah. Feels like we've been up against a lot of gates. I would agree.
We have indeed.
Start putting this together.
POV, you're a pulverizer sitting in front of Cap while he makes another. Zine, why did you tell me we don't have a pulverizer?
What? Do we have a
You told me
pulverizer?
we don't have a pulverizer.
You must have made that. I didn't make that.
This is the biggest I carumba that's I've ever seen.
I didn't make that.
I know, but I thought you knew that it was there.
Wait, whoa. You asked me if we have one. I said no because I didn't make it, and then you get mad at me that we did have one because you thought that I knew that you had made the one and that I was the one that had to remember that you had made it to tell you when you asked whether we had one? Wow.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's an entirely fair situation, but okay, my bad.
Exactly.
Nothing
Thank
but
you for understanding.
my biggest apologies.
Thank you for understanding that it is your bad.
Yeah. Boy, let me tell you how bad I feel.
Guys, he feels real bad about this.
I really don't.
I've done away with your Sterling generator. It was fun while it lasted, but it's been outgrown.
Wow. Just throw it out like yesterday's trash, I guess.
Yeah, basically, you know.
Wow. Okay. All right, now that's it. Yeah, I calculated, I approximated, I figurated, and worked it out.
Nice job, bro. Nice job.
Thank you.
Oh, bro, I need lumium all day. Okay, glowstone. Wait, Zine, we don't have much glowstone.
Okay. Sounds like something
make
we'll
more.
have to figure out how to make.
I got it done.
You got it done. I am just
All right.
our system's capabilities just growing right now.
I mean, it is. Okay, it is a little crazy that the brass or the zinc just don't want to go. So,
well, the zinc don't want to go
how
because
do
it's
we
working on the copper.
I know
right
it's
now.
clogged on the copper. But the question I have is,
why is it still trying to put more copper in it?
furnace? Awakens premium furnace, right? How fast is that again?
We don't have any Awakened Supremia, but
I know we
there's
don't,
a
but-
slight logic flaw in the production of our stuff.
What stuff?
I'm thinking through. That wasn't like disapproving. I was just thinking through of how to fix it. But you're at 4,600 copper in the systems and continuing. I don't think you have
Right.
because okay.
It's starting with all the copper blocks.
At what point does it know to end?
It doesn't. I'm processing the copper blocks.
You're just no. You're just going through all the raw copper in our system.
Yeah, exactly.
You still have 725 more blocks.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't want zinc, then don't get zinc.
No, I mean I can just take it out of the export currently and worry about it and put it back later.
Sounds like a great sustainable solution, and definitely thinking.
Well,
it
is.
through.
Once we get a frick load of eventually, like it's just gonna run overnight and it will get through everything. You know.
This is one of that's not what I wanted. This is one of our fundamental differences. This is a core difference between you and I. Is you're like, why don't we just overproduce and not think about it anymore? And that's not necessarily not valid, but I'm just like, what if we made it so the system was smart enough we didn't have to overproduce and it would just do it all right the first time? And you're like, yeah,
Wait, where is this free? That's why I tried to round robin. Where is this liquid experience coming from?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it must be. I I made an entire drive for it, and it's just growing. I think it's like coming out of the cooking of the Supremium or something. I don't know. I've never seen experience,
Oh,
not Supremium, of
that's kinda smart.
I've never seen experience gather like that, but I just assumed it was kind of coming out of the
Okay.
stuff. So
It's like a decent amount, I think.
I don't know. I had to make a drive for it because it was sitting in the interface, and I'm like, why is it in this interface? And then I realized we didn't have it anywhere that could store a fluid. So I built an entire thing to handle it. I've taken steps without ever really answering the base question of what is this? Why do we have
back to this freaking balls, man? Leather needs to be more sustainable than this.
sustain leather? What was I doing? You completely derailed. Oh, I was making a drive. Okay. So that's there. And then now we need the other processors.
Oh, just throw cows in the Mogus? Could do, but I would need to get a... Oh, yeah,
Let me
just
guess,
click on it with
100
the freaking statue.
cuckoo
Yeah.
clocks.
No. I can do that. I can do that. I can Mogus it up because we got wither skeletons right there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually.
Hey, your induction smelter is actually running now because you're making some zinc in addition to your 4,500 ingots of copper. 4,700 ingots of copper.
Oh, frick. How do we get ignore conditions? God dang it.
What are you trying to ignore?
I need a dragon egg. I just need to go get the dragon egg. Easy.
Yeah,
I need ignore conditions.
We literally have
for...
the dragon egg just sitting there.
Yeah, I think it's sitting in the end.
Yeah.
So...
No, we never moved it. Did you want to go explore the end again? That was something that you were...
No. It's okay. About. We don't have to go do that. I was just thinking, if we went to the outer ends, we could
we can
at the dimensional dongers and all that stuff and everything.
I'm gonna be honest. I love a good dimensional donger.
No, but it's like we don't have to. It's fine.
Do we not have to? Okay, as long as we don't have to. As long as it's fine. Love me some tasty dimensional dongers.
Me too.
I know. I know how you are, you scamp.
There we go. Now it's worky. Okay, now I'll be able to get so much freaking leather. Oh my god.
That was it's like a swap. Pretty quick.
What?
Just the oh my god, leather needs to be sustainable too. Oh my gosh, we have so much freaking leather. Oh my heck.
I didn't say oh my heck. I just said, oh my god, we're gonna get so much leather.
Oh, it sounded like you said we already had. Like I heard that we have so much, and I was like, geez.
No, we don't. Now we're going to. Now I have a couple stacks worth pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Remember the cows, everybody. Remember the cows.
I forget them.
How could you?
Pretty simple.
Do you ever think about all the things that you've forgotten and try to think of like, what's just random things that I've forgotten throughout the years?
I can't say that I do because it seems fundamentally impossible to remember that which I've forgotten.
Right, but then you're like, okay, what am I not thinking about right now? Like, what are all the things that, not forgotten in that you don't know about them, but forgotten in that you're just not thinking about it, all the things that, anyway.
I don't, I understand and yet...
Don't?
Question.
Can't believe it. Okay, cool. So leather is now become more sustainable.
Good.
Which is great news. And now the question is, like, can I get... I want to see if I can get the cognizant dust stuff. Is it possible?
It probably is.
Actually, I need to check. So, what is it? Mystical. Oh, it's not actually here. Never mind. I'm not going to be getting it because it doesn't exist on that. An essence weapon enchanted with mystical enlightenment. What it? So, would an essence weapon like Supremium Sword? Would that be an essence weapon?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm uncertain. That might still be in the way. If it is, I'm sad. If it's not, I'm glad.
Oh, we can craft it. Okay. We need XP jelly babies. Okay.
What? An
How do we
XP
make this?
jelly baby.
Yeah. How do I make an XP jelly baby? Okay, this is going to be the trick of all the tricks. Experience droplet. Create experience. So if I throw things into crushing wheels, I can get nugget of experience. Okay, that'll be the way to go then.
Think it can do it? So close. Actually, I should be able to. Wow.
Okay. So, do we have crushing wheels made? Probably not, right?
Nope. We've not gone. We've not gone really too far down the old create path.
Okay. Oh. Well, we can make mechanical crafterinos. So, do we have electron? Oh, we don't have electron tubulars ready to go, do we? Should I? Okay, question for you. Is it worth us getting mechanical crafters like on AutoCraft, or just do... Probably might be worth doing the rose quartz on AutoCraft.
Okay.
Okay, he says.
If you feel like you want them on AutoCraft, then let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, good.
Sandpaper. Sandpaper, because it doesn't lose its durability, which is absolutely omega huge.
That
And then
has not been my like I saw.
Yeah.
There's sandpaper in the ME system with lower durability right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where is this lower durability? Is it in the room with us?
Is it just stay at max, but it has the durability bar? Maybe that's what it is. And so
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I saw the durability bar, just assumed it was going down, but I understand now. Is it in the room with us? What the hell?
I don't know, man.
Can you see it right now?
Okay, so that's gonna be crafting. And then we're also gonna... We don't have the iron plates on craft either, do we? No, so we're gonna do that. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Oh, you have a crafting pattern for the rose quartz. Okay.
We do?
You put it in there. I didn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I was thinking rose gold, but yes, rose quartz, yes.
You're the rose quartz, but you don't have the you don't have it being brought up
No,
to
I don't.
the
I don't have a deployer with
polished.
sandpaper to polish it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I got it that far that I was doing it by hand. The crafters might be busy for a half a moment.
No, that's fine. I need to set up the whole belt and everything anyway. So you are chilling.
Gonna be a little bit.
I need belts and I need shafts, and I'm gonna need probably Cogger's champions. And oh right, okay. So barrel, funnel. Did you use a brass funnel just to like make it faster, or what was your play with that?
So that I could limit it down to only one coming out on this because I didn't want stacks of the. Well, anyway, it had to do with the stack limit, which
As opposed to
andesite
an
doesn't have.
andesite.
Andesite, you can't limit how much it spits out. So if you don't need to limit it, then fine. Andesite's fine.
If I just want one at a time, it's probably okay, right?
If you need it to be one at a time, then you have to get bronze and set it that way. I don't believe you can
I
set
thought
it.
andesite funnels always just do I thought they just deploy one at a time.
Maybe they do, and you
Pretty sure.
Then go for it.
Pretty sure they just that's what the reason for brass is that you can do like a stack at a time and it's quicker for
Okay.
some things. I'm pretty sure the andesite is just like
One at a time.
yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Cool.
Unless it's different here.
Do it.
I don't know. Could be.
I'm not arguing.
I feel like he's arguing. Okay, wait. Is that that's an export bus? Oh, okay. So you didn't do a crafting thing, a pattern provider. Got it. Okay. I need a pattern provider.
For what?
No, I see that you just always have the wood like there
The pattern
on the belt, and then you call the top. I see.
Yeah, the pattern provider is what the metals that change, not the wood. So the wood just exports, but the pattern provider controls which of the copper, brass, or andesite goes in.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Nice. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Balls.
25, 30. All right. We've been keeping this guy a little busy cooking. But that's what it's here for.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. Don't have an answer.
No, don't. Frick. Oh, I have a wrench in my inventory. I'm so silly.
Are you silly?
Yes, sir.
Silly Billy.
So if I do a pattern provider into a barrel, will it work the same way that refined storage does, where it'll just, send the requisite number of items to the barrel?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sir. That's how she do work.
I'm going to be so good
There we
at
go.
refined storage when we're done with this series. And then I'm going to forget it all. It's going to be like, did you ever have the issue where, like in between ending school, summer, and then back to fall, you just forget everything in math class and things like that?
I forget everything as a rule, so yes.
Cool.
All right. Well, we went from like 4 CPUs to 12 now.
That sounds fast.
So I mean, I don't know. Fast is it. The CPUs are dependent on everything else, but now we shouldn't hit the max CPU thing quite as often.
Okay, so polished rose quartz. All right. So processing pattern, is that like that works? It's just going to be up in the furnace section, and I can put that onto a chest. Is that chill? I don't need the sandpaper. I guess
No,
the sandpaper's already there.
sandpaper.
So I just rose quartz into polished, and then like encode pattern. We're good.
Yep.
All right.
That's correct.
Okay. Alrighty then, moment of truth.
Oh God, what is happening there?
It's doing. Wait, it's crafting. It seems like it's. Number go up. Number go up. I think it worked. I didn't do anything on your.
You know,
I didn't do that.
It's rotating between them, and so it's like every third one is correct.
It's funny because I called the pattern from mine, and you're standing there, and you're like, and I'm like, oh God, what did I do wrong?
There we go.
And
yeah, no, I was like, wait a minute, something's in Shenaniganville. Because when I tested it, it worked. It was just, we were getting a lot of benches along the way, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Well,
the rose quartz is working, so that's exciting.
That is exciting. We have 84 floating stairs, 88
Sick.
oak stairs, 88 floating oak corner, and these look like very good, nice stairs. Like, should we need stairs? Look at how like modern-esque this is. If I could know how to put them up properly, but what a
We're missing iron. Can you believe it?
That's ironic. Ironic.
Crazy. That's
I just barely
crazy.
taught it.
We're gonna need to auto.
I just barely
export
taught
that
it how
into
to
a furnace.
do. No.
What?
No. But is fine. It's fine.
Why would we not want to auto export into a furnace?
Maybe
so we
we
just
don't.
have iron.
Because
You just want to make it the die way.
the what?
The die
Oh,
way.
the
It still only makes raw iron, and then you have to export that into the furnace anyway. So one way or another, you got to put the iron into the furnace. What's the problem with putting the iron into the furnace? I don't get it.
I forget. I stopped.
Okay.
I stopped listening partly through, but
Because I was like, you got to put the iron into the furnace, and you're like, no.
well, I don't want to just export
don't
it.
you dare put the iron in the furnace.
I don't want to just export it crazy like you're doing with zinc and copper. Your zinc is still going. You're at 3,800 ingots. Next year, 4,200 of copper ingots.
What's wrong with that?
At some point, there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine.
Oh,
You
already had a freaking electron tube crafting pattern. You just didn't have the, you didn't have the source materials for it. Oh. Okay, well, now let's see. So if we wanted 10 next, start it up and crank it.
Incrankable. Scheduled 4, Scheduled 3, Scheduled 2.
Someone said that I made it.
Dud.
It's done. We did it. That's huge.
You did it.
Someone said I made the thing. So
it's probably false.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, crafter. Hardly newer. Okay. Well, now we can just do that as a one final recipe of awesome.
That's where I got
Good.
confused. Oh, man, we need more iron. Iron's becoming a problem, Jordan.
There we go. Crafters are happening. Well, yeah. Should have put them into the old furnace, huh?
This is an unsolvable problem. I'll never be able
Dude,
to...
I'm getting
I'll never be able to
good
solve
at
this.
auto crafting. I'm so good at auto crafting. Let's freaking go.
See? I knew you could do it. I told you I believed in you.
Thank you for believing in me, Papa.
Oh, crap. He did that wrong. That's all right. I'll fix it.
I didn't do anything wrong. This is crazy that he would just say that I did something wrong when that's factually incorrect.
You're right. Wink. All right. To that, and then let's get full of that and full of that. Processing, not that, but that to that. And then
oh.
this is just crafted, and this is just smelted.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe we're
Very
out of
cool.
sand. We are out of sand.
Put it on the fastest gear. You guys want us to run out of stress? That's crazy.
How crazy is that? Wow. Crazy. Interesting. Okay. So that's there, and now this should be going again. Because it can. Oh, this is running. Engineering should be processing, and... Where is engineering? Why are you stopped, my friend? What does engineering use? Diamond.
Everyone is like so concerned that this is going to go too slow. I'm literally just making the crushing wheels, guys. It's done. It's done. There it is. We made them. The crushing wheels are good. That's it. It's good to go.
Good to go.
Okay, so...
Queso. Delicious.
Oh, you should just be able to put the big old blocks of Chungus ores through these and we'll be good.
Chungosaurs. A Chungosaur.
General Chungus.
It sounds like a large dinosaur. A Chungosaur.
Oh, it does. I didn't even think about it in that sense. Yeah, that's super true.
Super true.
Maybe Chungosaurus Rex will be in the follow-up to the Minecraft movie.
Doubtful.
Why?
I don't know. I just kind of like
sad.
Yeah, I just kind of like dashing your dreams there a little bit.
That's pretty sad that you would.
I know,
something
right?
like
Like
that.
that's just it's just mean-spirited, really.
It really is.
Like kind of a terrible person right now.
Belt.
No, not there. To there, and then diamond to here.
Oh, we do not have kelp. Can be fixed.
I feel like we got kelp. Yeah, you can autocraft kelp.
Zine, are you to see the Minecraft movie?
I have not yet. I don't know if
Well,
I
no,
will.
are you going to?
I don't have plans to, but I'm not necessarily opposed to it. It's just a matter of whether it happens, you know?
You gonna wait until it's on streaming or something like that, kind of?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big theater person.
Me neither, really. But you
Well,
know,
I think that's assumed
I
with
went to
you,
it.
where you, don't leave the house.
right? No, that does make sense.
I don't know that you going to it means too much. Because
Wow, it doesn't mean a lot. to him.
because they like you were incentivized.
Yeah, I mean, incentivized, schmincentivized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're overstressed. Okay.
Who could have foreseen this crazy random happenstance?
Not me, not I.
All right, there's your Kelpie. Well,
Do we want to add? Are we 64 sailed on this?
I think it goes up to 128, and no, that's definitely not finished. You could definitely
Okay.
increase that.
Epic.
Do we have? Oh, that's right, we do. Okay, yeah, good. I think I tried to start
We're
making
missing
water available.
andesite. Holy frick. Oh, we don't have an auto-crafting recipe for andesite. That's wild, dude. That's actually insane. The wildest thing I've ever seen.
We're adding lots of things, but we're also getting lots of things. So it's like the more you get, the more you realize, oh, I'm missing this random arse thing, you know.
Right.
Cell bench. Isn't that what it's called? Something like that. The cell workbench.
Oh, now everyone's saying unplug the mechanical crafters. Okay, guys. First, you're like, oh, it's not spinning fast enough. Then when I hook something up that's going to vroom, you guys are like, no, disconnected. It's eating all the stress. Can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways. We still need to generate more stuff anyway.
Sounds tough.
I really do be, dude.
Doobie
Really doobie
dude.
doo.
Doobie dude.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So there's that, and I need an inverter card.
We really don't have much in the way of string, do we? Oh, wow. How is our wool production gonna go?
Badly, probably.
Did you have a mechanism by which we were acquiring wool previously?
I think I used the hemp that was in there because we had some hemp when I looked. Which isn't to say that that's a sustainable at the moment, but that was how I got around the problem previously.
If I were to stop the windmill, would that do bad things for us right this second?
It would stop everything with create, but no, not really.
Well, I get that, but I'm saying, like, in order to expand the sale, is that okay to do right now?
It is okay to do.
Okay.
Wait, what the heck? All right, I think I was starting there, but then I got distracted, so I put that down, but then I didn't do anything with it because I'm bad at things and follow through, and there's always so much stuff going on. I'm just thinking about all the stuff. This wasn't the one where we decided it wasn't infinite, right? Ding, ding, ding.
I see. Okay. Wow, that didn't do enough. That's
Son of a
crazy.
bitch.
That's crazy. Okay, so that might just be spinning a little fast for them dongers.
There's a lot of donger action with you today.
Isn't there always? Okay, we might just have to roll that as our thing. A little slower. Step down, if you will. But it'll be okay.
Stored 16K. Well, poop-a-doop. It's not a different sink that I'm thinking of, right? That's the sink.
All right, let's see if this works.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm supposed to get XP chunks from this when it goes through. Moment of truth.
Isn't this the one that has to have water all around it?
Now everyone's going to be like, make the rotation speed controller, and then you can min-max so it exactly gets up to the exact limit of where the... Oh my god, that is a lot of nuggies of experience. Holy frick, that did the job.
What?
Okay. That did the job.
Where did your nuggies of experience come from? Where are you?
I set up crushing wheels, and I threw some ores into said crushing wheels because I needed to make the thing that gets us cognizant dust, which seems to the best way to get that is to just craft the enchantment book, which requires the XP thingamadoohicker. So we need Supremium, and we need XP nuggies and a book. And that should get us cognizant. I'll be very thinking about this.
Cognizant of what?
What the frick? What the frick? Mystical Enlightenment 5. 64 and 3. What are you doing? Huh? Why are you dumb?
Well, it all goes back to when I was a child.
What? Enchanter. Oh, mystical agriculture enchanter. It's a different enchanter. Ay, 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 ay. This is insane.
So it's going well?
We don't have any of this. Oh god, dude. We need all the solarium dongers. We do have alloy smelting though. Gold and soul sand. All right.
I do so love your despair. What is that over here?
Why would you say that? That's kind of mean.
Yep, sure is. And yet, I and many others still feel that way.
The main man alloy smelter. All right, we can do that. By the way, is there a particular point at which you wished to proceed onward and upward to the conclusion of said video?
I can be flexible. Is there a point that you want to proceed onward and upward?
I don't know, whenever.
Oh, all right. Whatever. Just whatever. I mean, whatever, bro. Like, whatever. All
Basically,
right.
yeah.
Then we can wrap-a-dap it up. Wrap-a-dap-a-doo.
Cool.
That's
Rappy-dappy-doo.
Scrappy-dappy-doo. Let me just finish putting these final touches on things. Could I do that? That seems better. Use the waterlog for me. Aha. Okay, well, we want to thank our sponsor, Apex Hosting, providing the server we've been playing on. If you would like to play with your friends, be sure to check out the link in our description. Save 25% off your first month. Helps support what we do. Thank you to them for sponsoring. Thank you for checking them out. We do create these live. You can see this happens twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez, twitch.tv/Zine. Throw some follows, see all the extra goodies that don't make it into the video. And don't miss a single thing. And if you have enjoyed this video, please, we ask that you hit that like button. Let us know in the comments what it is you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, of course, we would love it if you would subscribe and, turn on notifications. Is there anything for you, El Capitan, before we continue?
No, you got it. You got it so covered. So covered.
Perfect. Bye, guys.